A122BH here at Haylet RV of Coldwater, Michigan. A lot of people see BH in the RV business and they think bunkhouse. That's obviously not the case. It, I think, kind of means like bike holder, as I sort of think what that means. Basically, instead of the front storage trunk, like you see over here on the A122S model, S for storage trunk, I assume, or instead of the big toy hauler deck like you see on the A122TH, this is the A122BH with a little bike deck on it. Great for, you know, just very out. This is the good one for like the outdoorsy guy, because you can put all your like outdoorsy wet stuff out here. It's not going to be a problem. It's not like you're going to have wet stuff in an enclosed space like the one with the storage box over here, so you don't got to worry about mold and mildew issues. You can also, you see with all the punch out holes in this framework here, you can tie stuff down to anything. For easy loading, you see that the little bar frame does pop right off there. But when it is loaded up, it's actually taller than a lot of similar models from other manufacturers, so it's better at holding stuff in place. And the fact that they put the diamond plate strip down there is very good for keeping things from digging up your camper, because this is all laminated. You know, this is all one, you know, each section is a one-piece laminated thing. That's what Rockwood does. They're the king of ultralights. This is all they make. This one comes in between 2,000 and 2,100 pounds, and is just easy towing. So when it's folded down, it's actually low enough you can probably still use your rear view mirror. You're not going to get pushed by the headwind, and it's also not 8 foot wide like its standard camper. It's normal pop-up width, so probably like 7.5 foot is what I mean by that. It's enough so that you can still see around it when you're changing lanes. This is easy towing right here, and these things blur the lines between a pop-up and a travel trailer. They have, yes, it definitely is a pop-up for sure at the end of the day, but you have things like a 20-pound propane tank, dual tank system with a changeover regulator like a travel trailer. You have a 11-gallon recharge per hour water heater like a travel trailer. It's not that pop-ups can't have water heaters or the double tanks, it's that they're just not known for it. You know, like the outside shower, a nicer aluminum wheel on a Torflex axle. That's sweet. This axle costs more than any other pop-up axle in the business, period. It is the most expensive axle in the pop-up business. It's also way better. Why is it better? I guess that's the question I should explain, not just say that. It's rubber shock dampening. It soaks up those shocks and jolts going down the road. So again, this is easy towing. It handles easier. Smart things added to this. You know, these are high wind assist struts, so the top doesn't just go flying open and flapping in the breeze. The first year they built these, they hadn't considered that potential, and that happened to a couple folks, so they, you know, fixed it. Basically, they made that problem go away. There is storage under, well, let me walk around here where you can see it. There's storage under this side of the bench, dinette bench. You can get to it from inside or right here. There's storage under the bed that passes all the way through. That holds your RVQ grill. There should be a porta potty in there. There's a little, what do I want to say, work table that hooks right onto this rail that goes right along with everything. These are Westlake radials. These are 13-inch radial tires. Most pop-ups are not going to have quality hardware like that. You know, they're nitro filled, so they're not going to eat themselves from the inside out. This thing is solar prepped, so if you have a little suitcase solar charger, you can keep your battery topped off if you're dry camping. And that's what's cool with this. This is very easy for floating between park camping and dry camping, and I'll kind of show you that as we get inside here. Actually, let's just hit that right on the head right now. So if you're at a park, you get to use this thing. This is a 2-directional heat pump. In English, this is an electric heater or an electric air conditioner. It can do either, but you do need park power to do that. Now, if you don't have park power, we've added, optional here, a propane furnace. Keep in mind, this is the things that I say that are optional, you won't necessarily find on every one of them. This is typically how we will equip our stuff, though, barring any really unforeseen circumstances. So don't hesitate to check, though. So you've got non-electric heat source here that can, the fan runs off your 12-volt battery. Sort of like this. This can run off your 12-volt battery. A fantastic vent fan up here pushes a ton of air, so you can get some really good airflow in here. The front dinette bench here is a true 4-person dinette. You can actually sit all the way up in there, and you don't realize how deep these skylights are. You can see that like a good 6 inches of your hand can disappear in there. It makes a big difference. Your head can really hide in there. Now the other thing is, when you're sitting here, you hear a noise outside, boop, you can poke your head for it and you can see exactly what's going on in your campsite. But did you notice how all the windows were like jet black from the outside? You can't see into the camper, but you can see out. And hey, you can always just blot out the sun if you are so inclined. I did mention, you see that little door right there, there is storage under this side of the dinette. Now, this black line right here, this is the fold line. This is where all the walls are going to fold down. The only thing taller than that line is this cushion. Even this table sits below that line. So when you fold the walls down, it just knocks the cushions down. You have to do nothing inside to set your camper, well, to not set it up, but to tear it down. Table's also freestanding. If you want to take it outside and use it like a picnic table there, you can do that. Over here in your little kitchenette, we do have a 3-way fridge. We have propane, shore power, and 12-volt battery, cold, colder, coldest, in that order. The doors, you'll notice, they're all one piece. These things can't fall apart going down the road because it's only one piece. You know, it's a good longevity item. They've regained a lot of countertop space you would have otherwise lost by adding this flush mount glass top stove cover here. They recessed the stove. And here on the sink, they have added the sink cover, which is really good, ladies, for slapping your husband really hard and getting him back in line. Whack-a-dad is what I call that game. If you've watched a couple of my videos, you might hear me say that a few times. Your bed up here, this is what's cool. This is a great couples camper. If you don't want to mess with the actual cranking up and down of a manual conventional pop-up, but you don't want to haul a big traditional travel trailer behind you, this is it. This is a sweet little fold-down couples camper, great for jet setting around on weekends. We sell these a lot to couples who, they have a big fifth wheel in Florida, Arizona, Texas, Miami, wherever, and they want just a runaround weekend trailer. That's who this is for. Now, the rear skylight, just like the front skylights, is here to give you more headroom so you don't bash your head against the wall when you sit up, but also, you could do worse than that view. This is pretty nice back here. This bed's comfortable. I've been doing these things all day. I'm whooped. LED lights, not incandescent bulbs. They're not as hot, and they're just they're less on your battery, less draw, and they're more energy efficient. Down here we do have TV hookup if you want to bring a TV. You have a speaker there and a speaker under the dinette behind me, so you do have inside and outside speakers that connect to the stereo over here. You see we do have a microwave, once again blurring the lines between pop-up and travel trailers. And what I like about this is the ease of setup. Oh, I was playing with this earlier. If you, this is the first one you want to unlatch when you're folding it down, and the last one you want to latch when you're folding it up, because otherwise you have to reach from here all the way over there. With my long arms, it's easy. With your short arms, maybe not. Unlatch this wall. I apparently left that one unlatched too, but you see, you unlatch the 2 latches, the wall falls down. It's just an ultralight. There's nothing to it. It's not heavy whatsoever. But because it is fully laminated, 1, it's stronger structurally, and 2, it's fully insulated. This is an 1.5-inch insulated wall. So we, let's see here, unlatch the door. We flip this wall down right here. Make sure that door is unlocked. There we go. And you just sort of sneak right out the door. That's all there is to it. So we step outside. Hopefully this is coming through well in the video. Now all we do is we just sort of give it a little push, and gravity does the rest, guys. Maybe gravity doesn't do all the rest. Oh, we got hooked up on something. There we go. There we go. So that's all there is to it. Just that quick and easy. A little latch right there, you latch it down, you're done. You're done. You went from camping to leaving, or from getting there to camping that fast. It's just easy. These things are easy. Easy towing, easy living. Give us a call, 800-256-5196, Haylet RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care, stay safe, happy camping.